This that boom bop clap. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? Now, I'm sure that y'all have heard the Joey Badass disc to the West Coast to Kendrick Lamar, and in my humble opinion, I'm kind of mixed about this situation. On one hand, I am happy that Joey's doing this because he's trying to put New York back on the map. As far as a regional beef, I don't think that we need another one of that, but I mean, I wouldn't mind if it did happen. But out of everything that has came out throughout this week or whenever this video comes out, in my opinion, I do think that this is very, very poor timing. Or at least, I don't think that he should be trying to get into the mix of everything that just happened from last year. As much as I love Joey Badass's music, I think that this type of angle that he was trying to do is more appropriate as far as like the East, you know? But I also get where he's coming from, because like when you're trying to be the king, you want to be the king of the like whatever world that you're trying to be the king of or the best in, you know? I get that he's trying to shake the world with this verse, and maybe he's not, but I do feel like that a lot of people, and even myself, is kind of like he's clout chasing. Like, after the year that we had in 2024, why would you choose now to be on this type of timing? On one hand, I get it, because if you're an artist and you are the best, like you already have in your mind that you are one of the greatest, then imagine somebody else coming that rivals you or does everything that you do but better. You being the best and having that competitive nature, it will drive you to have people remember, yo, I'm here too, like what the fuck. However, with that being said, it's good to have that type of mentality, but you can't hang on to that forever. Like, you gotta know when to put a cap on it and when not to put a cap on it, you know? In Joey's case, I do think that he is in the right, but respectfully, when all this was going on with this rap war and everything like that, nobody was bringing him to the conversation. Don't get me wrong either. I think Joey is great. He is, without question, a rap demon and a fucking crazy lyricist. The only thing about him is he is a classic rapper. He isn't someone that's a part of the mainstream. And for me, the thing that bothers me the most when he's starting to come out with this diss track is him talking about, oh, I'm the king of New York still. I can do this. I'm the best lyricist and rapper in this fucking state. And this is me not saying that this is a problem, but when you look at a place like Atlanta, you see Gunna, you see Future, you see Playboy Cardi. When you look at California, you see Kendrick Lamar, you see Tyler the Creator, or Donald Glover. Joey, you may be the king in your head, but the current New York rappers that are popping right now are Ice Spice, Lil Mabu, and 5EO. The reason why I mention this is because out of all these different types of artists from different places and regions, most artists have a similar sound coming from wherever they came from. For example, Kendrick and Tyler. The latest albums that they both drop, yes, they do sound different, but you can tell that it's entirely West Coast influenced. Look at Ice Spice and Lil Mabu and 5EO that I was bringing up. Like, they all rap on the same type of beats, which they low-key need to stop. I'm not even gonna hold you. But my point is, you are the only artist that is still going for that old school rap, which there's nothing wrong with that, but nobody's really bringing you into the conversation for anything as far as like what you're doing recently. And I'm not saying that his verse won't shake things up, but I feel like for most, this is not doing anything for anyone, and it's kind of gonna go on deaf's ears in my personal opinion. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I really don't see Kendrick Lamar seeing this as a, oh, let me go and spar or see or squabble up with you, you know what I'm saying? And as for the song, I do really like all the bars that he is dropping. He is a crazy fucking writer and just a rapper in general. I like the bar where he's talking about this, that black Air Force energy coming straight to your speakers. That alluding to Watch the Party Die record. Joey does have a lot of good bars in here for real, but as far as going up to Kendrick to just do a little squabble, I really don't think it will mean anything if there's no issue between you and another rapper, you know? Like Nas and Jay-Z actually going back and forth with one another, that was because they had a long-term issue. Same with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Their beef literally started, I think, back in like the early 2010s, like the early 2010s. Both of their issues were long-term talked about. And so by the time that everything came through on 2024, it was over. It was done, you know? But Joey, for you to come out and start dissing Kendrick and dissing the West Coast and everything like that, it really comes off as a little stunt or clout chasing for real. Like, you don't got no problems. You just saw what was going on. You probably didn't like the fact that people weren't talking to you or bringing your name about anything, and then you just wrote the verse and put it out, which it's fine, but it's not doing anything. But what do you think? These are just my opinions, of course, but do you think that Joey's gonna shake some shit up? Or you think that he's just trying to speak his mind and just let a verse out just to discuss how he felt about certain things? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what you think. If you got this far in the video, please drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.